Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It's always good to know who's who and what's what behind certain things. If you understand the dynamics, you will understand that you are fooled by those dynamics created by these connections behind the closed doors or behind the curtain. What am I talking about? If someone comes and tells you something and then someone else comes and tells you the same thing and someone else comes and tells you the same thing, you say, well, okay, must be true. There's three different people telling you the same thing. Must be true. Not related to one another. Or are they? Then you look behind and you find out this used to be the boyfriend of this is the sister of this is the brother of that. Makes sense. Could it be a conspiracy? Nah. Alright, so when you see, let's say, the Institute of Study of War coming and telling you something, you say, well, it's a think tank, a Washington located think tank. They're thinking. It's a tank thinking. Oh, okay. Well, all these PhDs over there, all these doctors, all these brains with no agenda, they were studying the war, and they're in an institute. Oh my, must be very impressive, and you are a dumb fuck, okay? Basically. So, here you have it. If they say something, and then you have, let's say, the Kiev Independent. A Kiev Independent is a free Ukrainian media outlet. It's not owned by the government of Ukraine whatsoever. So you see, those are big stuff. Who are you? You're just a nobody. Well, but if you just look behind, you find out who and what the Institute of Study of War is. Well, I have an important statement made by the Institute of Study of War, because they studied and they come up with this, and then it is promoted by the Kiev Independent. But I will go and read you the headline, the study, the conclusion of the study, and then I will go behind to show you who or some involved in the Institute of Study of War, which means you can forget it. Whatever these guys tell you just comes this way and goes straight into the garbage bin or can or whatever you want to call it. Let's move on here. The Kiev Independent, June 19, 2023. Institute of Study of War says that Ukrainian forces may be temporarily pausing counteroffensive operations to reevaluate tactics. That means if things go well, don't change anything. If things don't go well, start reevaluating. So I made my point here. Let's see who is involved in the Institute of Study of War. Oh my. Here you have it. Who's first right here? Dr. Kimberly Kagan, founder and president of the Institute of Study of War. Who is she? All right, well, she is, right here, I went already to this guy, is right here, Frederick Kagan. That's her husband. That's her right here, all right? And I will just go to her whenever I get her, because that's when I got on her the first thing. So Frederick, this is the guy, that's her husband right here. But this husband, which is right here, we have her here, Kimberly's spouse, right? So she is the one. Okay, this is the historian. She founded and headed the Institute for Study of War. Nothing wrong with that. She's the daughter of Kalman Kessler, Jewish account. Doesn't really matter, all right? But if I go to this with Mr. What's his name? The husband, right? Which is, let me go like this, right? We have him here. We find that Mr. Keegan Friedrich is the brother of Robert Keegan. And Robert Keegan is the husband of Victoria Nuland. All right? And I'll let you look down. Okay, she was born here, okay, to this New London, Eastern European Jewish immigrants. Okay, so she is the wife of, where is he? I'm going to go like this, of this guy, who he is the brother of this guy, who is the husband of this person, who is the founder of this. You got that? You got that? If you got that, now you understand. Victoria Nuland husband, brother, and you have, what's her name? Kimberly. All right? So I know that there's no connection between Victoria Nuland, Undersecretary of State, remember 2013 Kiev, Ukraine, Nuland with the US ambassador, scratch. Remember that phone call? No connection. So when you hear, it doesn't mean that they are conspiring anything. It doesn't mean, just be a dumbass, okay? And say, oh, there's no connection. I mean, it's just, you just take people as they are and they're not connected. All right, my friends. Well, let's go to the article because we are here for that particular article after all, right? The Institute of Study of War quoted the head of the Estonian Defense Forces Intelligence Center. Why would I believe the Estonian Defense? Estonia. Estonia. Estonia is what? 1 million, 1.8 million, 1.2 million. What's your population, Estonia? Where are you? 1.3. This is 1,365,000 people, Estonia. So we are going to cite these guys for Intelligence Center, Colonel Margot Grosberg, which I have another feeling, like the Beatles song, I Got a Feeling. All right, I got a feeling. Who said on June 16 that, and I'm quoting, we won't see an offensive operation by Ukraine over the next 7 days. Why not? They started already 2 weeks ago. The Wall Street Journal similarly reported on June 17 that Ukrainian forces have mostly paused their advances in recent days as Ukrainian command re-examines tactics. That means, it's not working, mother. Let's do it again. All right. So these reports are consistent with the ISW's recent observations of the scale and approach of localized Ukrainian counterattacks in southern and eastern Ukraine. To me, this is what is conveyed to me. We are not advancing. We failed. Time out. We're regrouping. Let's reevaluate. And on top of this, the evil Russians are counterattacking. So we are hard and deep. But we say we're reevaluating. We just stopped a little bit. We're thinking a little bit because things go according to plan. But we need to plan a little bit different right now because things are going shitty. All right? Now, Institute of Study of War and Estonian intelligence. Estonian, 1.3 million. I have nothing against Estonia. But if you come with something, Anyway, my friends, I just wanted to point out that the Institute of Study of War has this little relationship, family relationship, and they're related by association. They're related, how do you call it, by marriage. They're related, but I'm pretty sure they don't talk about anything. They talk about Santa Claus. Oh, they don't talk about Santa Claus because I don't think they're Christian. But they talk about something else anyway. It doesn't really matter. But not about Ukraine whatsoever. They're not on the same page. The Institute of Study of War is an objective institute that's going to find out with evidence and facts. It's going to study, and it's a research center, and it's objective, and you can believe it because only the Ukrainians are using it. The Russians are not using it. I wonder why. And you know why? Because the Russians are bad. And they don't want the truth to come out. But the truth comes from someone who's married with someone, brother to someone who's married with Nuland. And Nuland was involved in Ukraine's coup a little bit over there. Something. I'm pretty sure there's no connection. What do you think? Should we play dumb? Yeah. I don't know. I think they're right. Remember that movie Tropic Thunder? All right, with Ben Stiller, Nuland, Kimberly, Keegan, all this. Anyway, good movie. I laugh my ass. It's so dumb, but it's just funny movie. It's a funny movie. Remember when he talks with what's his name, Dewey, David D. Dewey, whatever the guy who played Iron Man, Dewey Jr. or something. Anyway, and he plays a black guy over there and so on. And he tells Dewey, I think that's his name, Dewey Jr., tells Ben Stiller, never go go full retard. No, you went full retard. Never go full retard. Well, just put that on YouTube. You're gonna find it. You're gonna laugh your ass. And the guy's like, why not? I go full retard. Yes. So we gotta, you and I, we gotta play full retard here. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.